Hello. For those of you that will be using Hawks for Math 1000, 1009, or 1011, I'll be walking through how to sign in and create your account, and then how to enroll in your correct section, and a little bit about how to navigate through the platform. So when if you've already gone to the bookstore, you may have received your access code to enter into the software where you will select create an account and then the I have an access code or license number. You also have the option of purchasing directly through Hawks, or lastly, requesting temporary access, which is what I'll do today, just to share with you how this will work. You'll want to put in your name, first and last, select your school as University of Louisiana at Monroe here. And down below, you'll want to use your school email address. On the next page, that's where you'll go to enter in your password that you want to set up, some security questions, and then you'll enroll into your instructor's course. So that might be who you're using for 1000, 1009, or the 1011 course. But I'll go back to the main page to sign in. And once you get enrolled into your correct section, you'll have a list of instructors to choose from and the section numbers. Once you come back here to sign in, you'll enter in that school email address, your password that you had selected, and then select sign in here, which will take you to your main dashboard. If you are taking the 1000 level course, what you will see or what you will need to do is enroll in your second code in that 1009 or 1011 course. So basically, each one of you is going to have two pre-calculus third edition plus integrated review options on your dashboard, but only if you're taking the 1000 level course in addition to another one, will you be ever needing to enroll this second code. So only the students in 1000 will need to enroll the second code. Otherwise, you'll only need to use one course, which you can see here. This is from another old semester that I'm enrolled in, but you will see a brief snapshot down here below of all of the assignments that you have to complete. And then you can also access your grades, launch the ebook, and then up at the top right, you can message with your instructor or see what upcoming assignments you have that are of high priority here. And then where you'll see your name in the drop down up at the top right, you can access our 24/7 live chat support, another training video if you'd like to review that. And if you have any feedback to share about your use with Hawks, whether something worked really well or you have a new idea, you can use Give Feedback Win Prizes that will enter you in for a drawing or a gift card once a month. Now, for any lesson that you're going to work into, you can select right from here what you want to work on. And each one of those lessons includes a 3-mode learning path. It has a learn, practice, and certify portion. The learn mode is where students will start off. This is going to provide you with all of the relevant definitions and examples that you need to really learn the material. So whether you're going to class first and then wanted to come back and review the textbook, that's what the learn mode here is for. So you can see that, some step-by-step help. We'll also include some videos if you needed to access those while you're at home. We'll have these example level videos that walk through this specific problem on the screen. And then watch up at the top left will provide you with a lesson summary video. You can also click through these very nicely down here at the bottom portion of the page. Okay, so now outside of the learn mode, once you've finished reviewing the content here, that's when you'll move forward into practice. And practice is just as it sounds. This is that opportunity for you to practice with questions in an ungraded, penalty-free environment. So you can make as many mistakes in this mode without having any points taken away. It's not going to do anything to your grade. It's really just here for you to practice with the questions so that whenever you see something similar later on the homework or a quiz or a test, you're able to get it right in those graded environments. So with any one question, if you wanted to try a new version of it, you can click try similar. If you felt like this was something that you know really well and wanted to skip ahead to another question, you can press skip and just go on to the next question. And if you get stuck on anything, you do have this tutor option at the bottom left that's going to provide you with step-by-step help, or in this case, there's only one step really to this question, but sometimes there will be multiple steps where you can display the step answer, see what that is, and then continue working on the question by going back to practice on your own. Or you can always access the Learn mode and see the solution for any question if you needed to review that. Now here, if you get to any question, and I'll go ahead and answer this one. So we'll say that this is, pull up the keypad that you could also use. We'll just say that it's 5/11. When you get to a question and your answer is incorrect, you have the option to try again if you already know what mistake you made, but the other option here is explain error, which we highly encourage you to use. Explain error is going to take the question that you had received and give you more feedback based on the question or the answer that you had submitted. So it says that I had submitted 5/11. It appears that you have subtracted 2/11 from 4/11 and then added 3 to the resulting difference, rather than adding 2 to 4 and then subtracting 3 from the resulting sum. So basically it's telling me what I did wrong. So now I can say, okay, let's go back to practice, revisit this question, and now look at it again. We want you to be able to learn from your mistake, because you will see this exact same type of question in the homework. So now's your opportunity to make mistakes, get it right, know how to do it before you go and attempt the homework portion. So with that being said, definitely use the practice mode. It's only there to help you get through your homework a lot faster. So that, now moving on to the homework mode, that's certified. And as you can see, mastery is set at 80%. So when you jump into the certify mode, this is the same question types that you had already worked on from practice. We're just going to change the numbers up for those questions. So you won't get the exact question that you received, but something extremely similar. What you also might notice is down at the bottom part of the screen, we have taken away all of those resources, because we want this homework to better prepare you for a quiz or a test. You're not going to have access, or you're not going to be able to skip a question without points being deducted. You're not going to be able to just try a new version or access a tutor on a quiz or a test. So we remove that here as well. So you really need to understand it on your own and reach an 80% mastery level in order to receive credit for this assignment. What it's going to help you do is be more successful on those other assignments in the course. So with our mastery, you have 10 questions in the lesson and you can miss 2, or as many that you have indicated in this heart meter, and still receive a 100% full credit grade. So you can miss 2 questions and still get a 100%. All you're asked to do is reach 80% mastery. So we give you some wiggle room. We don't expect you to be perfect right on your first attempt in the homework, but ultimately you do need to get 80% of those questions correct. Now, if you don't and you miss the 3rd question, what we do is send you back to the practice mode with a custom set of questions according to what you have missed and certify. You'll get to practice, use the tutor and any other resources that you need. And whenever you feel prepared, you'll be sent, or you can jump back into certify and reattempt the set, but reattempt the entire set in its entirety. So you'll be starting back and need to complete, the first 8 questions again and get those correct in order to receive credit. Now, as I had already emphasized, use the practice mode. If you have used the practice mode, practice with those questions, gone through everything here, you should be able to get through certify very quickly. And if you don't master on your first attempt, use the practice mode. Go back through practice and review really what you had missed to kind of pinpoint those areas, and then go back to attempt certify, and you'll go back in with a better understanding of the content to perform better, which in turn, again, is going to help you be more successful on a quiz or a test. If you have any questions about navigating through Hawks or anything else, please feel free to contact the Hawks support through the live support link up here at the top right, and we're happy to help.